Hey you guys, this is Elliot coming to you from the Wartune test server, and in patch 7.6 we're going to be getting a new tab in the Holy Sword menu called Inscription. And Inscription is going to be a nice option for people to dump a bunch of their extra orbs into something very, very constructive. But I think that the main type of orbs that people are going to have for this are the Sylph Soul orbs. I think polishing orbs are too valuable for polishing in the Holy Sword menu. You know, I have a fully polished Holy Sword here, which is only really possible on the test server, but even with a Holy Sword on the main servers, if you work at it, the percentage-based bonuses are going to be very helpful. But yeah, so polishing orbs are too valuable for Holy Sword. Breakthrough orbs are also valuable there. Some people are going to say, oh, I'm never going to get enough polishing orbs anytime soon to need this many breakthrough orbs that I have. But you know what, I would err on the side of caution and not use those breakthrough orbs. For all we know, all of a sudden we're going to get, you know, something that gives us a better polishing orb income, but not give us breakthrough orbs, and you're going to want those breakthrough orbs because you're going to be able to level your Holy Sword sooner or something like that. The game makes it easier to get older materials, so as certain materials age, they will get easier for us to obtain in large quantities, sort of like smelting stones. You know, they put a ton of them in Rave and things like that. It just gets easier to obtain them, so we just need to wait out for that. So the main thing that I can guarantee is that you'll eventually have extra Sylph Soul orbs, even if you're not done perfecting all of these, which I think you should do before you do Inscription. You know, you should use your Sylph Soul orbs on perfect before doing anything in Inscription, because the attributes that you get from perfect are attributes that are added to your hero, and hero stats always are more important than Sylph stats, so you should focus on that. But you know, if you don't have certain Sylphs and you aren't able to fully get 100% progress on some of these, that's okay. You know, save those Sylph Soul orbs in your vault until you do get those, and you can use the rest on Inscription on hopefully the Holy Sword that you use the most. I think for the vast majority of players, that's going to be Odin, and so you're going to go for the Light and Dark Claymore. Be careful which one of these menus you're on, because it's very easy to just add a bunch of stats to a Holy Sword that you don't use. But yeah, so it's important to you know, pick carefully. I think the Odin is a great choice for everyone. I'm, you know, 100% behind Odin, even though I love Frigga for PvP, especially previously. I think with the addition of you know, willpower is becoming more powerful and having heals and stuff, it's a little bit easier to give up Frigga. And also, I think Odin is just so effective in Time Portal that it makes like everything related to Holy Sword so much easier, and you get so much more income as far as like orbs go if you use Odin, that it just makes more sense. That said, on the test server, I use Thor. So just think of everything I'm doing here as if it's, you know, dark and light, and apply it to the main server. Is what I think the vast majority of players should use, especially budget players. But on the test server, I do use Thor just because I think it's fun to have a little variety once I'm on the test server. So to do this, we just go ahead and inscribe. As long as, you know, it'll show us how many orbs we have of each one here. And yeah, so this will, I think the rate is obviously going to be equal for any of these that are open, but you can also pay Balins for, you know, somebody who feels like doing this, in order to block some of these to make sure that they go in a certain section. Obviously you can't block all 6 of them, but say you want to build attack, you know, that's probably the most appealing to some people, then you would just block all of these. But it does get pretty expensive. I'm sure it's going to cost 135 Balins if you block all of them per inscribe. So really, I would not recommend this. And in the beginning, the main goal is just going to be to get all of these to level 10 as quickly as possible, and so I think blocking one of them from progress is a terrible idea, and also an expensive one. So yeah, just go ahead and leave that alone, do it for free, and hopefully build up all of them to level 10 so that you can get Sylph's Wrath, which is an additional passive to your Holy Sword. At level 1, it's going to be a 30% chance to increase awakening points by 500 each time. The Sylph attacks unlocks when all inscriptions reach level 10. The next level skill unlocks when all inscriptions reach level 20. So that's very nice already, even at level 1. That's a great rate to get an increased awakening points. And I'm fearful for the idea of this having a better rate than 30%. If, you know, I'm seeing this going up by like 5 to 10% each level, and if we get to the point where it can be like a 80 to 100% chance of increasing your awakening points each time you attack, that's pretty horrific. I think knights are already able to stay in Sylph mode for so long, and even mages and archers can stay in Sylph mode pretty long if they have good passives from their U-Demon. So this is pretty scary and should definitely be your first goal. So to get to level 1, it was 250 XP, and then for level 2 on each of these, it's going to be 300. So I'm just going to go ahead and build these guys up. There's a little bit of variation across the board. So this one's already at level 2, and our bonus is 2% each level. So I'm hoping the rate for the res isn't the best, but it looks like it's just chance based. Okay, they're all at level 2 now. And obviously with my crazy holy sword, the bonus stats to this are also really ridiculous. But yeah, these are my attribute bonuses. The numbers in white are the ones that I get from my holy sword. These are the base stats. And then the green ones are the additional stats that I get from these percentage-based bonuses. So this is going to be crazy. So let's see where we can get with all of my Sylph Soul orbs. I have a lot of polishing orbs, like a lot of polishing orbs on the test server, so I wouldn't be totally opposed to using them just in order to show you guys what it's like leveling this up to, you know, maybe level 1 or level 2. But I won't go any farther than that because the publisher might get mad at me. So let's see here. So 400. Oh, we're at level 3 here. Oh, okay. I was moving a little bit fast. So it goes up by, you know, 50 XP increase for each level. So level 4, one more to go. So 450 now. This is insanity. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to make it just on my Sylph Soul orbs. I don't have a ton of Sylph Soul orbs on the test server. I actually have more Sylph Soul orbs on my main server than I did here on the test server. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and use some of my polishing orbs. Again, disclaimer, do not do this on the main servers. This is a terrible, terrible idea, but this is the test server, so pretend that these are Sylph Soul orbs and do not use these on the main server. I even sort of cringe even showing these because obviously not everybody, you know, we have lots of players from all over the world that don't necessarily watch my videos for my beautiful voice. So yeah, okay, or my sarcasm, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. So this is gonna take a lot. I was hoping I would be able to get this skill right away on the main server, but it's not looking like I'm gonna have enough materials for it. I have about 23,000 Sylph Soul orbs on the main servers right now. So yeah, this is not gonna cut it. But it won't take that long to get enough for it, I hope. Well, yeah, I have one at level 9 already, and this was, I had about 27,000 or 28,000, close around there. If you included polishing orbs and Sylph Soul orbs, that is. Okay, so level 10 here. So I guess that's a good argument for being able to close one. I'm going to close it just so that I don't have to use quite so many orbs. So the Electro Res really got ahead of everybody else. Found Balin's. Okay, that's fine. Again, test server, do not do this on the real servers. But we're just gonna go ahead here. Okay, so level 10, level 10. Okay, we just need a few more. So I'm gonna grab another stack of polishing orbs and we'll be done. Alright, gonna block these guys. And oops. Here we go. Alright. All done. So we're all at level 10 on all of these. We have a level 1 Sylph's Wrath. And then it doesn't show me what the bonus is once it reaches level 20. So I guess we don't find out what that is until all of these are level 20. Not really willing to spend the materials in order to get all of them to level 20. So that's going to have to suffice for everybody. But yeah, these bonuses are going to be crazy. So at level 10, you know, getting all of these to level 10, it's already a 20% bonus to all of your Holy Sword stats. So that is super crazy. It's very similar to, you know, when you think about like Holy Sword, it's basically a piece of gear, like a really fancy piece of gear for your Sylph. And so, you know, this is pretty much like soul crystals or smelt stones really for your Holy Sword. So yeah, I think that's all there is to Inscription, you know, so we're going to be seeing some really crazy Sylphs pretty soon, because I'm sure a lot of the whales and big cashers are sitting on even more Sylph Soul Orbs than I am from recharging more, and so they're going to be able to get these huge stat bonuses. So there are already really crazy strong Sylphs, you know, not like what I have on the test server, but still really strong. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys want to see more updates about patch 7.6 content and guides, check out wartune.dollygames.com, and Cosmos and I will try and update you even more. So thanks for watching, take care, and have a very good day.